Hello and welcome back to the Savvy Shoppers. Today I'm going to be talking about some bakeware. The holidays are coming up and gift giving, and it's the season where you might be using your oven a bit more because it is getting cold outside, and so people are baking. And I wanted to talk about a baking tray that I've been using for a number of years, and also a few different varieties within the company that makes the bakeware that I'm going to be talking about, and my opinion on those. So stay tuned and we'll go ahead and get started. So I am going to be talking about Nordic Ware baking sheets today, and they do come in several sizes. I have both the half sheet size and also the quarter sheet size. I use them both very often, and having both sizes is very convenient. I have multiple sets listed on Amazon. Some of them are just for the individual trays, and then some of them are for sets that include the multiple sizes. So that will definitely be linked below. So a couple of things that I wanted to talk about. These baking sheets are made out of aluminum, so they're very light and they don't take up a lot of space. They do cook very well because of the nature of how they're made. They do have a lip, so it makes it easy if you wanted to do something that was, say, a jelly roll style cake or something like that. Half sheet pans are very common in bakeries because they are so versatile. The quarter sheet and this particular half sheet pan that I have are my favorite. The reason why I like them so much is because they have a ridge detail. They have texture on them, and I find that the texture makes things easier to stick to it. But also it, in my opinion, makes the cleanup a bit easier. I know that wouldn't seem like something that would happen, but I do prefer the texture for that reason. Now, I do have the solid baking tray in the half sheet size. I don't have any in the quarter sheet size that just has the smoothness here. The reason why I like the textured one better than the smooth one is if you get too aggressive in your cleaning, or if you use something that is slightly abrasive in cleaning, it will take the finish off. And so it will bring it down to a dull aluminum. It will no longer be shiny, which, that's fine. Some people actually buy their baking trays that way, where they're already a dull or a matte aluminum look. But I prefer them to stay shiny, and that is why I do like the ridge detail a bit better, is because I can be a little bit more aggressive in cleaning and it doesn't show. So a couple of things to note with these baking trays is they are not dishwasher safe. They have a layer in them that helps with the baking process that cannot be soaked. So you're not going to want to soak these in water. You can put detergent and water on them to soak them, but you can't immerse them in water because that will ruin the inside. Likewise, you wouldn't want to put it in the dishwasher. That's fine with me because I don't usually put any of my bakeware into the dishwasher, simply because it is more corrosive with the chlorine in dishwasher detergent. Another thing that I recommend with my baking trays is using something like a silicone liner or parchment. It really helps with removal of foods, especially anything that is sticky or oily or anything that forms a crust. I find that parchment paper really helps in that regard. And in that way, I'm able to have my baking trays for a very long time. So the ridged ones I have had for at least 4 years, and I recently replaced one of the trays that I had that I accidentally burnt with this style, and that is what made me realize I needed to talk about the two different textures of the Nordic Ware and what it is that I prefer. But if you do prefer the smooth, I also do have that linked below. Overall, I find that these are very durable, and like I said, I use them for so many purposes. My children use them, and with the holidays coming up, lots of cookie baking for Santa and desserts, I find that it is an essential kitchen tool for me personally and for my family. They are not very cost prohibitive. I would say on average about a singular half sheet tray is about $20 or thereabouts. Sometimes Amazon will be running specials that has the double baking tray for a similar price. And I am assuming that with the Black Friday deals coming up in the near future, that will also be happening. So definitely watch out for these on the deal. I find the best way to make sure that you get notified about those deals is to put what you like into your watch list on Amazon, and then you will be notified when something that's in your list has a deal coming up. So that is my review on the Nordic Ware baking tray. I hope that you will check it out and give it a try for yourself, and I hope you love it as much as I do. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time on the Savvy Shoppers. Bye.